How is he dressed? What does he look like?
He is always wearing a very nice suit.
Okay.
Just a very nice Italian cut suit.
You described him as a fuckboy, so I can never be sure.
He's a professional fuckboy.
Ah.
Yeah, he is a professional fuckboy, the kind of fuckboy that you don't really hate afterwards.
It's hard to hate him.
Yeah.
Fuckboy Esquire.
The kind of fuckboy who could talk you into bringing him home to your parents.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I need to retcon. He's not a fuckboy, he's a fuck man.
Very fair. Which is still also sad.
So our suited up fuckman and associate?
Yeah.
Fuckboy and co.
Brazenly enter into the Knight Errant precinct.
I would like to point out that he would have pulled out a briefcase at some point.
Just for fuck.
And he has
somewhere he's got a briefcase.
It's a fuck case, actually.
Fuck case.
Yeah, he has props. You can't do what he does without props. And
with nudes in it, I'm sure.
Of course,
it's
of
probably
course.
A pocket.
And as he strolls in, he will just really quickly flash his ID and just be like, I'm here to see my clients.
I should probably point out that Negrescu wouldn't go into the station or into the penitentiary as Romanian Jesus.
Probably a good call.
Yeah, no, he would change his appearance for this, and honestly, I had wanted him to create the closest approximation to your sister as possible, but I don't feel that the suit he's wearing is appropriately cut for her.
I kind of want like a Nelson and Foggy, or Nelson and Murdoch situation.
A little bit overweight, kind of squat compared to you. Not nearly shoulder-length hair. It's combed back, and he seems well-groomed.
Yeah, somebody non-threatening.
Sure. So he assumes an alternate non-threatening male persona.
Because two good-looking men wearing sharkish attire and just strolling in, cops don't like that. If there's one that's like the Foggy of the two.
To be fair, I got a feeling they don't like you in general. But so you walk in brazenly and just flash your badge and say you need to see a client?
Yeah, I need to see my client.
Who's your client?
We're sent by the ORC. Our clients are the wrongfully imprisoned orcs that you have locked up here like animals.
So, and then I am going to actually use authoritative tone right now.
Are you keeping us from our clients?
So you're going to bring us to our clients immediately.
You hear someone in the background be like, the ORC sent a human and an elf? Okay. Give me a moment. I just gotta talk to my sergeant. We'll get this all settled away. You'll be able to see your client. It's gonna take less than 2 minutes. Give me just a moment.
He was just going to address the officers that were talking about their race when race is already such a highly charged issue, and we're trying to build bridges. We are founded on the concept of diversity, and that every metahuman is created equal.
See them slink away.
Testify.
I assume after he gets the clearance from his sarge, we get shuffled into a visiting type, like the room. With
you go through the several gates where they would close the door behind you and then open up the next one and allow you to go through that. It's gonna give us just a minute to get your clients in here, but take a seat and it's fine. They leave you in a nice room with a table, a couple chairs for you. They bring them in, of course. There's a couple of seats placed out for the clients to come in.
He'll take his suitcase or his briefcase and just put it on the table, open it up, and there's papers in there. Like if anybody actually took the time to read it, it's just he just literally went onto a website that had just stock information and printed it out. It looks very official to a glance.
Is it watermarked?
No, he pays for his stock images. He starts shuffling it around and he takes out the legal pad and the pen and he just peeks his fingers and he...
Would either of you want a cup of water or a bagel?
I'll take coffee. Black.
the small styrofoam cup of coffee, it is garbage.
Don't drink it, they probably pissed in it.
They didn't bring you any sugar or cream. It's just
He asked for black.
Bullshit.
He lifts it up, you say that, and he just puts it back down.
A couple orcs are brought in. One of them's got a black eye. The other's got like a chipped tusk. And they sit down, kind of tiredly.
Alright, you can leave.
We were going to. And they walk out. So it's just you and the orcs at this point.
Alright, so he is going to kind of just assess them and look them all over and just be like, looks like you are in a rough way. But luckily we're here to help you.
The ORC sent you?
Of course.
We're here to get you out of here.
Why would the ORC send you?
Because they recognize that while you may not have been operating as they would have liked, you're their brethren. You don't belong behind bars.
You get as their hands are kind of cuffed still?
Yeah, so they kind of struggle.
He'll start it off by just kind of like asking them their version of events.
Well, they need to make a statement.
By we, you mean Anarchy and his fringe group.
I mean, yes, we, the orc community in general, need to make a statement. Just because he was the facilitator doesn't mean it wasn't us.
I'm just clarifying that when you say we, it's the royal we.
No, it's for the mitigation of circumstances. So just to be clear, it was Anarchy who wanted to make this statement.
Well, we all wanted to make a statement. He just organized it. The best way to get our message across was through the news, because they weren't going to report on it any other way. We had to make them. If they weren't going to report on it themselves as normal, we had to show them that they needed to. And so we did. How long are we going to be stuck here?
If we have anything to say about it, you'll be up by the end of the week.
Dance, monkey dance.
What's the deal?
The deal is...
We believe that perhaps you were lured in, you were enamored by this thrall, this passionate individual who only cares about orc rights and their freedom the way it should be. But you were swept astray, you were just entangled in his charisma, and you were such a captive audience, you didn't realize the extent of your action, you didn't realize the extent of the harm you were doing. You don't belong in a place like this. Your people are the only people who have struggled as you have, who are fit to judge you.
We'll negotiate. And one of them, the one with the black eye, kind of pipes up. Goes, I'll talk. The one next to him goes, what the fuck?
You're not doing your cause any favors from inside the bars. Nobody really cares about another orc in prison.
Oof. Yeah, well, I ain't no snitch. The one with the black eye goes, dude, I've got a family. I can't.
That's why we fight this fight. He reaches out across the table for his hands.
You too.
He's just like, we need to have some leverage to help get you out of here.
What do you need?
Ideally, we need to be able to find Anarchy.
He's dead. He was killed.
Do you believe that?
I saw it.
But do you believe that?
That's not the talk in the underground.
What's the talk in the underground?
That at this convention, Anarchy is an expected speaker.
There's talk that he set you guys up to take that fall, and he faked his own death.
And like the two start looking at each other, and like you can hear them muttering real quietly. Convention. The ORC sort of holds a rally/meeting of the minds on January 5th of every year. Guest speakers are always usually there, but I mean it's fairly open. Everyone can go there since.
Would Anarchy go there?
He hasn't in the past.
He also hasn't laid siege to a television station and killed half of the anchors.
We questioned that as well. But he made it sound like a good idea.
I mean, he's going to do the little lawyer thing where he pulls his buddy aside.
Yeah.
And he's just going to flat out say, it doesn't look like it doesn't even seem like they know Anarchy's still alive. It seems like this is a dead end.
Yeah, so let's get that.
Alright.
Alright, well, that's all we need for now. We'll be in contact, and
When will I hear from you next?
Oh, probably soon.
we'll arrange something.
What were your names again?
Nelson and Murdoch.
Alright, well, thank you. This means a lot.
Of course.
That's why we do what we do.
Stay strong.
Fight the good fight.
Don't let the bastards grind you down.
We will. We'll be fighting until we die.
So, he'll take his papers, shuffle them back into his briefcase, close it, snap it, and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah. You at least know who holds the convention. So you guys are heading to the Orc Underground?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you guys all have a place at which you were going to meet?
We hadn't really discussed it.
Hey, where do you want to meet?
There you go.
Is there a diner down there? I'm
Sure.
starved.
Sure.
Name it.
The Rusty Sporc.
Okay. But it's like SPORC? Orc?
I imagine that between the two of us, we can get into the Orc Underground pretty easily.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not trying to smuggle in any weapons.
Roll your highest charisma-based skill. Are you still, like...
I'm still
Nelson?
foggy right
still
now.
Foggy. Okay,
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know. You're both going to be fine. If you had done terribly, something may have occurred. Also, quick question for Negrescu. Does he buy clothes or does he become clothes?
It depends on who he eats. Usually he just ends up wearing their clothes.
Okay.
But because this is just an amalgamation of people he's eaten before, he's still wearing his suit and trench coat.
So you guys make it to the Rusty Sporc. You guys, of course, are there first. What will you be eating?
Well, there's, in front of me, a large chocolate milkshake, and next to me, a large strawberry milkshake with 3 cherries on top.
Okay.
Already sitting there.
Is that his daily quota?
Of cherries to pop.
Yes.
See, I thought you were going to stick with just like one milkshake with 2 straws.
Well, that would have been cute, but we never could agree.
We know that there's a convention happening, and we know that...
It's run by the ORC.
Okay.
You know that it is usually a rally, usually open to the public, and that Anarchy, for whatever reason, is rumored to be going there.
So we'll be able to gain access to it. That's no problem. So I say we should scope out the area, because, okay, it's going to be open to the public, but, like, we have a sniper in the party. Is there some place we can set him up, or his gun up, that would give a clear shot of, like, the stage, if Anarchy is going to be speaking?
Yeah, do we know where it's gonna be at?
Yes.
Okay.
You have a vague inclination of where it will be. It is the basement of a storage facility. It's been opened up. Basement because they live underground.
Okay.
So it's a storage facility that has been converted into a convention center.
Have you guys been there yet?
No.
Alright, so I can scope things out, see where the best hidey holes are. Underground isn't really too great for you, buddy boy.
I've made it work before.
So what can we really do beyond surveillance at this point? Like, I mean, we could
we
probably
can
find out...
continue to try to track him some more.
Who is going to be there beside him? We know
haven't
that.
heard.
There will be various representatives of the ORC and other actual metahumans right activists, the ones that are still around. So we're not looking at the Chaboys here, but there may be some other previously lesser known metahumans activists that have become in the forefront, considering the majority of them have been deceased.
Were the Chaboys on the list?
Yes. They were going to stay in Seattle for a couple months and
Yeah.
go here and then go back home.
Oh, Deckard would have been happy with that.
So we could possibly see if they know anything about the other speakers who are supposed to attend. We could even find out if Anarchy's on the official list.
Right.
Because it sounds like it's a bunch of rumors.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bunch of rumors. So I guess surveillance and maybe some fact checking.
Right.
See if we can't creep straight up